Hi, let me tell you about another great Manning book. Build a large language model from scratch, written by Sebastian Raschka.
LLMs cannot understand the raw text. We need to convert words into numbers, or embeddings, so the model can process them. Think of embeddings as a way to map words into a special space where similar words are closer together. Models like Word2Vec can create these embeddings, but LLMs often learn their own during training. To train an LLM, we first need to break down text into smaller pieces called tokens. These can be words or even parts of words. For illustration purposes, we can use tools like Python's regex library to split text into tokens. Once we have tokens, we assign each one a unique number or token ID. By doing this, we create a vocabulary that maps each unique token to a specific number, that is, token ID. This way, we can easily convert tokens into token IDs. Imagine a dictionary where words are keys and numbers are values. To handle words the model doesn't know, and to mark the end of a text, we add special tokens like UNC for unknown words, and end of text to our vocabulary. Some models, like GPT, use a technique called byte pair encoding, BPE, to break words into smaller parts, reducing the need for UNC or unknown tokens. BPE is a method that splits words into smaller chunks, known as subword units. This approach allows the model to handle unknown words effectively, as it can piece together their meaning from the subword units it already recognizes. To train a language model, we need to create pairs of input and target sequences. We can do this using a sliding window technique. Imagine sliding a window over a text, where the input is the text within the window, and the target is the next word. Now we convert token IDs into embedding vectors. We start with vectors consisting of random numbers for each token ID, and then adjust them during training. We use an embedding layer in PyTorch to look up the embedding vector for each token ID. To help the model understand the order of words, we add positional embeddings to the token embeddings. These embeddings tell the model the position of each token in the sequence. GPT models traditionally use absolute positional embeddings, which are learned during training.
Get this book at manning.com